welcome back to my channel and welcome to another day of Vlogmas. Obviously, I'm not Kayla. One thing that I actually wanted to do, Kayla wanted to do as well, was go over a few gift ideas for people in your life who might be interested in video games. So today we're going to be going over the top 5 video games for us to give as gifts this Christmas for the Nintendo Switch. At the top of my list, my number 1, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It was the 2017 Game of the Year, and there is a reason for it. It is amazing. Whether you're a fan of open world RPG games, or you're just a fan of the Legend of Zelda game, or you know nothing about it and are just looking for a really good game, this game has everything you could possibly be looking for, from a compelling storyline to an open world freestyle play that kind of lets you control your own destiny. Now, before, Legend of Zelda was a very straight path type of game where you had set objectives you had to fulfill in a certain order. This game throws out the old formula altogether. Not only that, but if you're looking for a continuation of the Breath of the Wild story, they just released Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, which I personally am extremely excited for. So if the video game lover in your life hasn't played Breath of the Wild yet, this game is the game to get for them.
Surprise, you're also getting my top 5 Switch games. Did you really think I would let Chris make a video all by himself? So for my first choice, I have something pretty classic, a quintessential Nintendo game, and that's of course Mario Kart. This is one of the first games like Breath of the Wild to come out for the Switch, so a lot of people probably already have this one, but it is such a classic. If they don't have it, it would be a great gift for anybody. This one's really fun because you can do either multiplayer or single player. It's so much fun, especially to play with other people, but if you have anybody who's even remotely competitive, that could be a danger zone. I don't feel like I have to explain Mario Kart that much, because I feel like if you're even remotely interested in a Switch, you either know what that is or have played it, but it is one of the best for a reason. I absolutely love it, and it's so much fun to play with friends.
So my number 2 pick is another Nintendo classic series, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, the Smash Bros. Series has been around since the Nintendo 64. There is a reason that they keep bringing this game back and making it better. Ultimate is no different. They bring it back with a lot of the same features and all of the same characters. There is a lot of replayability too, simply because it is a game that you can play with friends or on your own and complete different objectives. It's a lot of fun. I definitely recommend it for any video game lover.
So my next choice is another great multiplayer game. It's Super Mario Party. This one, again, so fun to play with friends. It's got elements that you loved from the GameCube and the Wii versions, but also a lot of new stuff. The River Journey version that you can play together is so much fun, and there's tons of new stuff. So whether you are a veteran of Mario Party or you're playing for the first time, this is great for everybody. Especially great, I would say, this one for families, because it's pretty easy to learn and very kid-friendly. So one of my absolute favorites.
So the next game is also another Nintendo classic series, which is Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now, the Pokemon series has been beloved by so many for so long. This new game brings a new life to it, adding new Pokemon. Not only that, it brings you to a new world full of new style of competition, including the Gigamax feature, which I'll admit I was a little bit skeptical at first, but it adds a lot of great strategy to your gameplay and makes it a lot more interesting in battles. There are a lot of cute and adorable Pokemon, but you also have a lot of the same classic Pokemon strategy that you had before. Definitely take a look at Pokemon Sword or Shield.
My next choice is one that just came out last year and quickly became one of my favorites, and this is Luigi's Mansion 3. I was so excited when this came out for the Switch because I loved playing it on GameCube back in the day, and it is just as good, if not better. There's so many cool rooms and new areas to explore. You can do lots of cool new stuff, but it still has the same classic feel of old GameCube games. Interesting that all my choices so far have been things that I played on the GameCube as a child. Interesting. Super fun. Some of the levels are actually pretty difficult too. And the best part of this version is that Luigi has a little ghost puppy, and he's so cute, and he helps him with the game. It's adorable. I love Luigi's Mansion. One of my favorites.
So the 4th game on my list is another one of my favorite Nintendo series. It's the Fire Emblem 3 Houses. This game is another take on a tried and true classic Nintendo series. With 3 houses, it adds another level to the complexity of the game. It also allows you to control your character and interact with the other NPC characters to build relationships with them at your own pace. There's a lot of great fun things to do in this game. I have spent too many hours playing it. The story also has 4 unique paths that you can take, leaving a lot of room for you to go back and replay it. Meaning just because you've played the game once doesn't mean you've finished.
Number 4 on my list is another one that was released relatively early on with the Switch. I think it actually came out around the same month, same very close time period as the Switch itself, and this is Super Mario Odyssey. Another Mario game. I know, I'm a simple gal. This one is a classic. Princess Peach needs to be rescued from Bowser. You have to go rescue her, blah, blah, blah. It's the same old story every time, but this one is so much fun. There are a bunch of different cool new levels you can explore. My personal favorites are the food one. It's like the Luncheon Kingdom where you're jumping around on giant pieces of food. I also love the snow one. They're all so good, honestly. I have so many favorites. The Moon Kingdom is like a masterpiece. That is some beautiful work right there. A really fun thing about this game too is that you can dress Mario up in different outfits, so of course you know that I loved that. The whole game is based around the hat, and if you're playing with 2 people, one person is the hat and one person is Mario, so it's like really unique and different. I love this game so much. We've had this one for a while, so I haven't played it as much recently, but it was an early favorite and it's still such a good game.
The final game on my list should come as a surprise to no one, and honestly, if you don't have this game at this point, where have you been all of 2020?
And for my final choice, you probably all knew this was coming.
This game, of course, is Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing New Horizons.
There are plenty of people out there who have bought it, played it, and love it. People who are new to the series haven't really gotten their feet wet before New Horizons, and there are people like me who have been playing back since it first came out on the GameCube.
I absolutely love this game. It is so fun. It just came out this year, right around the time everybody started going into quarantine, so it was a very timely release.
Obviously, if you've seen Kayla's vlogs before, you've seen us play it. We play it quite a bit over quarantine.
People ask what you do in Animal Crossing, and it's hard to answer because you're literally just vibing. You're just hanging out with your animal friends. You're a little settler on a new island, paying your debts to a capitalist raccoon. You're just chilling. You're just living your life, building a house, making crafts, collecting items. It's just so fun, and everybody is so cute. The animals are so nice to you. In old games, they used to be really mean to you, but now everyone's nice, and they can't leave. In old games, they used to leave if you left them alone for too long. Now, they're my prisoners, they can't leave.
This is currently the game I have logged the most hours over, which is saying something considering I played Breath of the Wild for almost 350 hours.
It's just such a fun game. It's so pure and wholesome, and it was really just what we all needed over quarantine, something just kind of cute and fun and distracting. I would be really curious to know the number of therapists who learned about Animal Crossing during quarantine, because it really is a great coping mechanism for so many people.
One thing the developers are doing that I absolutely love is the fact that they keep releasing content to go with the seasons.
So they're able to update it for different holidays, put new items into the game, update glitches.
Not only that, they're actually adding a lot of great content and changes to the game.
Already we've seen some updates come through that were very clearly direct responses to player requests, so it's just really cool that they're listening and seeing what people like and don't like and adjusting the game as necessary. And everything is just, it's just so cute. It's just the best game, okay? It's just the best game.
It's a really great game. I highly recommend it.
And I've logged 645 hours playing this game.
And it is definitely one of my favorites.
There's me, my Christmas dress. I have little puppies. I have a beautiful pink Christmas tree behind me. Like, this is really just the ultimate game.
So those are my top 5 games to get the video game lover in your life.
And those are my top 5 picks.
Obviously, this is not an all-inclusive list. There are so many great games for the Switch, but these are the 5 games that I keep coming back to.
So where Chris offered some ideas for maybe some seasoned gamers, want something a little more serious, my games are all, I would say, very kid-friendly, very family-friendly. I just like a good Mario game, okay? I just like to play fun things.
And those are our top 5 favorite Nintendo Switch games.
If you like this video, please make sure to give us a thumbs up and leave a comment with your favorite Switch game, or maybe your favorite Animal Crossing character. Mine's Audie. Who's yours?
Nan.
And if you haven't already, please subscribe for more Vlogmas content. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Chris for being in this video with me. It was so fun. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye!
So what should we say?
What are we saying?
And those are our top 5 favorite
Try it, start over.
And those are our top 5 favorite Nintendo And those are our top 5 favorite Nintendo Switch games.
I forgot what I'm supposed to say. I love his singing. He's so cute! I love this game!